What is up, guys? It is Aphieon here. Sorry for that slight buzzing at the beginning of the video. My mic got unplugged when I first started recording. But today I'm bringing you my first ever commentary. I don't really have much to talk about going into this. I'm kind of just going to wing it. I think I'm going to tell a story. But, sorry, effects making me laugh. First off, I'm going to start off by introducing myself. My name is Colton Darnell. I'm a senior. I just moved to a new school, which kind of stinks. Moving to a new school senior year isn't the funnest, but it's a long story why, which I might get into another time. But today we have a pretty decent gameplay on Nuketown. I'm tried playing BO1 FFA, and sniping is just not my thing in this game. So as you can see, I'm using a FAMAS. Forget the secondary, dual pythons, I believe. But it's a pretty decent gameplay, and it has a shot at the end, so I was happy with it, and I figured I would try out commentating. I don't know. But it really stinks, like, right about there. I was 6-0, one away from my helicopter, and I was pretty mad. Effects was laughing at me, but that made me pretty mad, because I knew if I got that helicopter, I'd get the chopper gunner, and I would just get to last super fast. But anyway, let's get into the story. So, how do I explain this? I smoked, past tense kind of now. Used to smoke a lot of weed with, my friends, my group of friends. It's kind of just what we did, and, I mean, it started back freshman year, and, I mean, people have different opinions about it. Your opinion might be different than mine, but I see it as if I get my shit done, such as schoolwork, having a job, maintaining like social life, being active, healthy lifestyle, all that good stuff. I feel like no one should judge you if you smoke or not. And I did all that. I maintained straight A's throughout high school, and that was my argument pretty much whenever my dad, or pretty much my dad, my mom passed away, but that's a whole other story. So just my dad and me would get mad at me about it. And it eventually got to a point where I wasn't good for me to live with my dad, so which is why I moved to a new school. But anyway, so today I'm going to be telling you a story about me, Sheldon, one of my best friends, and I, proper grammar. And he spent the night. This was about 2 years ago, so it would make it sophomore year this happened. And he spent the night. We had a good night. I don't know what we were doing, playing Xbox, hanging out and stuff. And the next morning, my dad was leaving, so we decided to smoke. And we usually go out to my garage, because it would air out. I mean, it would have that garage smell in about 20 minutes. But we knew my dad was going to be home pretty quick, so we didn't want to. So what we did is we locked the garage door, like the door like I just looked at right there to your left, like a not a big one. And we locked it and went out to the back, but our neighbors were out. My neighbors, not ours. Sheldon didn't live with me. And so we decided to go into the garage. So we walked out to the garage, nothing out of the ordinary, and we got pretty high. So after that, we were just kind of hanging out in the garage for 5 minutes, just talking, and then we decided to go back in. Only we forgot to unlock the garage door. So we're sitting outside my garage, no way to get in my house, all my weed, paraphernalia, everything, marijuana, lighter, all that stuff, inside the house on my kitchen table, and there's no way to get back in the house. And we immediately started freaking out. I especially started freaking out, because I knew that if I got in trouble again, it was not going to be good at all. So we're like brainstorming. I found like a set of keys in my garage and like tried every single one of them, and none of them worked. And we're just freaking out. And then Sheldon has good. Actually, Sheldon, I shout out to Sheldon for this. He remembers that it was a nice day out, summertime, and he remembers that my window's open. My second story window to my loft is where we hang out, and I had my Xbox and TV and all that. It was open. So we decided to grab the ladder out of my garage. So we grabbed the ladder, brought it out back. Sheldon climbed the ladder, and it was an old ladder. Like, I would not have climbed that thing. I respect to Sheldon for climbing that. He climbed up and like ripped the screening to my window and like pulled himself in my house somehow. Like there was a desk there. He like pulled over everything. I was so impressed. I was like, wow. Like I don't know if I was just high and like amazed, but I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And so he ended up letting me back in, and we quickly cleaned up everything. I jumped in the shower for some reason because I wanted to like mellow down a little bit because I didn't want my dad to be home. And so anyway, we're calmed out. We're calm and we're in the house. My dad gets home and we help unload groceries and all that. And then we basically just tell him that I tripped over a cord and like went into my window and broke the screening, and he bought it. So it was probably like one of the scariest moments of my life. Back then, I've had more since, which again will be other stories. I have a lot of stories like this, and trying not to say and because that's a problem. I know I'm gonna say it. That's not good with commentating. But oh, look at this. There we go. Look at this car. Like cannot drive through the door. I shouldn't even shot at it, and then it's just like coming for me. So that was not bright of me. But so what are we at? I'm at last now, and I was going for straight ups. I wanted to hit a straight up tomahawk, but like look at your arm in this game. Like you have no arm. You are like super weak. Like you'll throw a knife and it'll go like 10 feet in front of you. And I don't know why that is. I like even Semtexes, you'll throw them and they'll go like that had potential. But that pretty much wraps up the story, guys, and my first commentary. So just drop a like, and there's a shot. Nothing too special. I didn't know where the guy was. He had a silencer and he was just shooting. And it would have been nice if he was over like behind the bus, but he was a little closer than expected. And I mean, it was an okay shot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Drop a like and comment and give me some feedback. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.